Gaze upon my orb. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, enough gazing at the orb. Time to look at something else. So what I want to do today is just random puzzle solving. We're just going to do different, like, well, not enclaves so much. We're going to do the, like the Myopia sets and the Congruency sets to clear some of those out. So I think since I'm in Lucent Waters right now, I'm going to clear out a few Underclued grids from the set over here. Like, I severely dislike Underclued grids. I think they're the ones that furthest away. So if I take care of them, the faster I get them done, the faster I don't have to deal with them anymore. They're not all terrible. Not every single Underclued grid is terrible. I just find that most of them are, because at a certain point they stop feeling like puzzles. So connecting all light cells, it's going to force me to do this wonderful crap. If I were to make this a dark cell, for instance, I could bring us out just like that. That's totally fine. Is there any way this is a light cell? It would be tricky to make this a light cell, because no matter what, I would block in the light cells here. So this has to be dark cell. Oh, that's apparently all. So that's apparently all you can figure out from that. Awesome. 1 and 2 don't make dominoes, and don't, oh, they've got to be completely separated. So if I did this, this is a possible solution. So I got to figure out what. Actually, I think if this piece had to be a dark cell, then we would in fact overload. So this piece doesn't have to be a dark cell. What happens if this one is? I think for sure these have to be, because if this is a dark cell here, we're in trouble. So I think these have to be light. Which made, I believe these pieces have to be light. In fact, is it just going to be this? No. Now, no matter what, these ones are light. Which puts, I could do this. Doing so would force 2 dark cells here. So I do think these all have to be light, and then the question is, which ones are dark cells? I think I'm correct so far. I'm going to use my foresight. Again, I've been trying not to, but since these puzzles are irritating to do. Alright, so we're going to start by looking at this tile. Well, if this is a light tile, then what does that tell us about the world? Because, I mean, like... Well, actually, hold on. I think that this has to be a dark tile. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Stupid puzzle. All dark regions of Area 5. Alright, well, that's light. Oops, other way around. That's going to be a light cell. That's going to be a light cell. That's going to be a light cell. Can this be dark? Because if so, it wouldn't connect anywhere. So this is a light cell. Can this be dark? No. That's a light cell. These all have to be light cells. I think I'm right so far. There's one more. Again, foresight. I don't like this puzzle. What? This can be a dark cell? Oh, because... yeah, it's because of that. Fucking stupid puzzles. Sure. There's a 5-star. Betting I'm going to use foresight on that one. I'll make this pattern connect all light cells. 1. Well, let's just kind of brute force it then. Okay. Yeah, so apparently I can figure it out from here. God damn. Connect all dark cells and all light cells. So we're going to start by looking at this. Is that black? It's white. Look at this one. Is this black? It's white. So now... Cool. Great. Amazing. Bye. Stupid puzzle. And these are the regular ones. These are the fun ones. Only one. Connecting all dark cells without making a dead end. So it's a loop of dark cells. with no snaking paths. Only one of these, so that it has to come through here. And only one time. 4... 1, 2, ooh, a lot here. 3. This will at least force... This would end our puzzle incorrectly, so that can't be there. We can only have one more snake through here. This is how this is gonna go. If I brought this up, we'd have to bring it over this far. Or this far. So either way, these 3 are in. So this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only way to go is to have all 7 be like so. So I think... only have 1. How do you only have 1 without having a dead end? I can do it this way and have 2 come that way. That's how it's gonna work. So it won't be here either. 4 of them. So I think... I think these 2 both have to, because only 2 of these are gonna work. So I'm pretty sure we have to go this way. This would be a problem, because then we have a dead end, so this is how it goes here. 4. So we can't cut through here. We have to cut through this spot. I think... Can't bring down here. I think we have to cut through here. And I'm sure we only... No, we can't have this go. We have to go like so. We have to cut this way. I think this solves it. Yep. Cool puzzle. Alright, moving down to here. Let's grab some of these. I'm playing this on the same day I did the end of the last episode, so this glide ring is still here for me to do. Swag. Let's go back to the... Oh, no, hold on. There's a puzzle right here. Complete the pattern. I think it's just that. Okay. Sure, let's grab a few Lucent Waters puzzles while I'm at it. The more I do in these hub areas, the more I will find those puzzle radar items, which I'm very interested in seeing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a trap move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this piece or this piece has got to connect sideways with these. No. How would I want that to be done? This feels like a trap. Oh, why would I not do this? I would have to bring this over. Yeah, I think this is fine. That is a lot of flow orbs right next to each other. Touch all 8. Oh, really? I'll take it. Those are not the same. Okay, cool. Is there an arch over here? Yeah. I'm sort of willy-nilly jumping around right now. It's not a very methodical way to go through these puzzles. Complete the pattern. This is just down there, I guess. I think we have to also go this direction. Yeah. All dark regions have area 5, so that can't be it. That can't be it. All light regions have area 4, so that's that. Cool. Hey. Another pattern grid. I think what we're just having is this. So now... Yeah. That is the guy... Shoot, where is he? Is he over this way? Ring. That is a guy, but it's not the guy. Is this the guy? Yeah, it looks like that's the guy. You know, the guy. Different matchboxes. Another floor, so they're all right next to each other. Just all 8, huh? This is not the best route, I don't think, but I still got it, so I will take it. How am I doing on all those movement puzzles? Glide rings to most of them today. There's quite a lot of wandering echoes today. But I'm not too invested in this area. I'm going to move on to Autumn Falls. I haven't really done a puzzle hunt in Autumn Falls for a bit. Ooh, ring. And this is where the congruency sets are, so I do want to eventually hit those. We'll just jump in here. Cool, that was it. That makes me feel smart. That is looking over at this building, but I'm on a roof near a wall? It's not that roof, is it? No, I think I gotta be down lower. Like down at this wall? Yeah. Also looks like there's a leitmotif here, so where do I stand for it? Oh, it's already done. I think it's up on top. Yeah. Yeah. There's a cube around here too, I heard. Hey, level up. Lioness Wise Wolf's Paw. I think I get to wear those. Cool. It is very close to here. There it is. Anyway, congruency set is this way here. Connect all light cells. No two dark areas have same shape and size. All dark regions have area 5. So pentominoes. I'm not going to connect them there. So that's your eye shape. So we can't have an eye shape anywhere else. This must come out this way for sure. This has to be the L shape. There's no getting around it. That means nothing particularly right now. I could do this shape. I could do this shape, and then I could do... No. I don't think so. I think I want it... Yeah, I think actually this has to be the V. This can't be the L. This has to be the Y shape, which means, yeah, that's fine. Oh. Let's see, those can't be. All light areas have the same shape and size. Oh dear. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is hard for me to do, so I'm glad this one worked out really well. It's really hard for me to do the rotating shape thing. Connect light cells. No two dark areas have same shape and size. All dark regions have area 4. Alright, tetrominoes, think I can handle those. I have those memorized at least. I think this has to be your T shape. This cannot be the T shape. This has to be the S shape. Then this can't go here, it'll make a T or an S. I think we have our L and our O there. Oh, all light areas have the same shape and size, so I don't know about these. They're all fours. They're either an S or an L piece. That has to be it. That or that. This can't be it. Those can't be it. I guess they're all L pieces. Connect all light cells, no two dark areas of the same shape and size, all dark regions of area 4. There's no way to make these dark regions because then they'll overflow, so it's one of these two. So, how do I make O shape there or an O shape here? I think we have our I and our O here, so like an S, an L, a T, an O, and an I. Connect all light cells, no two dark areas, same shape and size, but all dark regions of area 4. So, once again, tetrominoes. So this can't be a dark region, and that can't be a dark region. So no matter what, actually the furthest I can go is here, which means that this has to go. I think those are done. The furthest this can go is that way, so it has to go up at least that far. In fact, this is set. That is set. All dark regions of area 4. Light cells are all connected too. Okay, so that's good to know. That's forced. L. No, this has to be the S piece. This cannot be S piece, so it's L or T. This can't be S, so it's T or L. So this has to be the O. That can't be that at all. Is that true? Or this is a T piece. No? Hold on. Anyway. Well, no matter what I do here, it's going to mess up. It's going to be a T or an L. These are all T and L pieces. This is the only way I can think of to do it, but then we would be forced here. But that's the S piece. Alright, let's try this again. This can't be a dark piece, because it's going to have 6. So we have to bring it out this far. This has to go at least this far. This can't be a dark piece either, so we know we're stuck with these to begin. White has to escape. White has to escape. This could be the T piece, I guess. Here. And this would be the S. This would be the O. This would be the L. Yeah, I think so. I just had it wrong from the beginning. 3. All dark areas have same shape and size. Oh dear. So they're all going to be singles, because I have to do this here. They're all going to be singles. That's the only way to make singles here. Singles. Singles. Single. We're just checkerboarding. Alright. Don't make squares. Connect all dark cells. No two light areas have same shape or size. Okay. Dark cells. I think that just has to be there. This has to be there. There's your L shape with a 4. This elbow or straight line, not sure. Don't want to make squares. So somebody's got to be over here. Well, there can be a light cell that's not associated with these. Well, if this is the elbow 3, we have to bring this down. And then the 4 is that piece. We can make that an L piece. No, we can make that an I piece, but we have squares. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we'd have to make an L piece. So I think we can't... Yeah, I think we have to make the 3 the elbow. No? No, the 3 has to be a straight line. Alright then, what's the 4? This has to be T. Means that's S? Yeah, I guess this has to be S. Yeah, that's fine. Tricksy puzzle. That's for sure. All dark areas have same shape and size. Okay. Are they all cross shapes, maybe? They could all be cross shapes? Like this? Yeah. Because those are all symmetrical. Nice. 3-star puzzle, baby! Exactly 1 symbol per dark area, no 2 dark areas of same shape and size. Okay. How do I figure this out? This can't connect there. If I did this, well, where would we go from here? We'd have to block it. We'd have to go this way. We'd have to go at least 1 that way. Ah, trouble. Can't be these. Can it be these? Might be in the same predicament here. Yeah. So I think we have to have a straight line here with the 3. That's possible. Well, if I did this piece, we'd be forced. What if we had... No. Can't be that. In fact, if I bring this out at all, we're in trouble. So I think... Yeah, we're here. If this piece came up at all, we would be forced pretty hard. Actually, hold on. Is there any way this piece moves to the right at all? It doesn't. So it does move up. It can move 1 over, but that's all we have. This piece is either an elbow or a straight line. There's really no way to make anything else. Therefore, these pieces probably need to have something else going on. Like if I make this an elbow, it clears it out of the way, which means that has to be an S piece. I think... This means this has to go up. That makes that a line. It has to be a T piece. this has to go up. That's an L piece. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's a cool puzzle. I like that one. Tricky, though. We get some phasic dial action. Oh, my goodness. Will this eventually? Yeah, that'll eventually. Cool. 5 seconds. Let's say that I did that on purpose. That was because I'm very smart and good at puzzles. We're just going to go to the 4 corners here. No, just going down to lower levels. Cool. Oh dear. How about... Well, these are already set. It's a matter of getting the... Yellow has to be arranged so that it can go. And now we gotta get the... No. There we go. Sure. A lot of phasic dials in my way today. Let's get the yellow out of the way, and then let's get the blue out of the way? Yeah, the blue out of the way, and then just do green and red until something happens. Okay. Sure. No, I don't... That's white. Whoops, that's alright, black. God, I don't like this. We're definitely heading into some shady territory here. Is it possible to hit this one without falling off the edge? You're taking me on quite the wild goose chase here. Let's grab some stuff along this edge if I see it. No, I don't really see anything along this edge. I guess it's okay. Oh, there's something down here. Ooh-wee. More of these. Okay. At least that one's easy. All numbers are off by 1. That's so great. I love that so much. They're all 2s. Is really what that means. So this puzzle is really no different than if it just said 2, because there isn't really a puzzle here. Because there's no question about what these are. Of course, the issue then is what to do with the 6s, but I think by the time that I finish clearing out the 1s that are actually 2s, I'll know what to do with those. I'm going to drop by 1. Yeah, that's the only part of the puzzle that was really a puzzle. What do we have here? Can I get up there without using my special charge jump? That's my goal here. Is to make my way up. Let's get this done. Let's hit our Oh, hold on. We want to get the blue in place. How do I get the blue? There. That's how I get the blue in. Let's get the yellow. Let's get the red without losing the yellow. That's just going to do. Ah. There we go. Let's get the green in. We're good. On the other side, we have some stuff. I thought I saw something up there. We have another phasic dial. Okay, well, let's start with the red. Let's get the green. Let's get the yellow. And then let's get the blue. Where'd he go? Oh, he went down? Yeah. Are you kidding? There we go. Alright, let's make our way up to Myopia Arrows. Trying to do it without warping there. So we'll hit puzzles along the way. Interesting. How many of these are there? 5 floors. Where are the other one? Ah, there it is. Let's start with this end. Jump here. Jump to this. Don't jump out of that, thank you. Doggone it, it was close. Let's try from this end. Bring it here. Ah! Movement in this game is really bad, so it's not, or at least it's not good for this type of puzzle. There we go. Ooh, got the master time. Ooh. Okay. I need to be a double down here, so I think I need to end up just rolling across, and we're good. We're good, we did it. Thanks for your help, guys. Ooh, hold on. I definitely hear a cue. There it is. I see a ring over there. Exactly 1 symbol per light area is going to force our hand a bit. Ah, gotta get that. Hold on. Okay, let's not overthink that then. Okay, 1 symbol per light area. That is blocked, so that has to come out here. This could actually just. No, that's gonna have to do this. At which point we can just finish it off. No. There. That is looking... Is that back over at the front of this building? I think see lions, right? Aren't they over the front of the building? No? Yeah, over there. Right. Looking at it from here. Alright, slowly but surely making our way up to that temple. That looks like it's going to be up here somewhere. Right? Man, I've got to be even higher than this. That looks like it's going to be up here somewhere. Nice. That worked out really well for me. Okay. I'm gonna ignore that matchbox for now. Done that puzzle. It looks like this is the only move. These are singles. Cool. Thankfully an easy mosaic. That's an archway over here, and one of these. Hold on, I'm being distracted. Oh, I'm not going to hit this guy. I'm too low. Now I'm going to fall off the edge of the cliff. Hold on, I got this. Alright, this is how I get the purple guy. Because this is a flight guy. Purple is flight. There we are. And we cut back through here. Let's do the maze. Sometimes I just skip over the mazes because like they register in my mind as just a big block, and I'm trying to avoid the big blocks. I'm just trying to find puzzles, but they are puzzles, so I forget them. If that makes any sense. Where's the... Oh, this way. Are we going to be jumping up pillars? We're going to jump up pillars. And we're going to go back to the first one? Cool. These are stuck until I do this, at which point... Solved. Shy auras, can't see him. Wait, hold on, I'm trying to go up from here. So I want to go through the center of this temple. And there we go, Myopia puzzles. And there's 2 that have already been completed because these are the final puzzles to load. That's not going to work, so that's got to be light. That's got to be light, which means these have to be light, I think. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This has to be dark. There's no way around it. It's got to be dark. Oops, wrong button. That's going to be light. It has to be dark. That's going to be light. These have to be dark. That's got to be light. Let's see. That has to be light. Yeah, sure. Don't make dominoes and don't make 3 in a row diagonal, but a single diagonal is acceptable. This has to be dark. Yeah. Oops. No dominoes. I can do this, but I can't. That's the reason why we have the no 3 in a row diagonal rules, because you'd have to do it here. These have to be. That makes that white. Makes those dark. Strange. That extra rule just makes it kind of clunky. That's alright. Let's see what we're going to do here. That's got to be light, which means that has to be light, which means this has to be light, which means this has to be light. I think, yeah. That's got to be light. That's got to be light. That's going to have to be dark. Yeah. Is that a dark cell? We have to connect all dark cells too. Okay. Good to know. There. And no dominoes here, and connect all light cells. How am I going to do this? This has to be the case. Connect all light cells. That's got to come out. These are set. Connect connect light cells. That's set. Connect light cells. That's gonna be light then. This is the choke point. That's a choke point. One of those two. This has to be. So here's our choke point here. That's got to be a dark cell. This has to be. Cool. Interesting. Is that all of them? Last one. I think this will clear everything out. Will be done forever and ever. Need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. This has to be. Which means that has to be. It's got to be white. That's got to be white. That's got to be white. We had to connect all dark cells too. That's good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one's got to be dark. It's got a 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So both of these have to be dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we got to do it this way. Awesome. Alright, I need one more. It's going to be this one here. That's a cool puzzle. I think that finishes... Yep, all the Myopia puzzles are done. My quick review on Myopia Arrow puzzles. They're alright. Not my favorite. Alright. Alright, he disappeared. He's either a motion guy or a flight guy. Flight. There we go. Yeah, Myopia Arrow puzzles are alright. Not my favorite. Yeah. What area have I not done any puzzles in today? Verdant Glen. Haven't done any there. And we might actually find a puzzle radar here too. But also maybe not. It's according to the mod, the puzzle radar is going to start appearing around 30% puzzles solved, but then let's see. Is it? Yeah, it seems to be a radial symmetry thing. Yeah, but then as you solve more and more puzzles, more and more of them start appearing. So there's probably just going to be one in this entire universe. But then if I solve a few more of these puzzles, there'll be like 2. Swag. Through there. How am I doing on puzzles here? Oh, I've got those. Almond Aegis of the Sages. I think Aegis of the Sages is for the boys. Yeah, I can't wear that. All dark regions have area 3. That's good to know. So it's not going to be that one. It's not going to be this one, because then there's nowhere for it to go. This overloads. This is the only place to put that. We gotta finish that off. That would overload. It must go here. Okay. Nice. Cool. Good puzzle. Well done. And don't make squares of any kind. Connect dark cells. And light cells. Okay. So, I think that's going to be our puzzle. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I want to break all of the turquoise ones 3 at a time. Same with the pink here. This has got to move in. But the purples I'm going to break 4 at once at some point. Like this kind of thing. How am I going to do this one now? I think I've botched this. Nope, I'm good. Let's see, have I done this one before? No. Ah. That was easy. As they often are. Let's get at least one sightseer done today, because that's another one that... is that up here? I don't think it's up here. It could be, though. It could be looking at the quest for perfection. Right? Yeah. How many of the sightseers have I done total? 20 out of 50? Yeah, there's not very many. I'm only finding like one every time I'm here, but there really aren't that many in this zone. Like some other areas have like 200 sightseers total. Oh, glide rings. Let's hit that. How many of those? There's only one more to find, and it is in fact this one here. Nice. Overload. We want to connect all dark cells. Okay. I'm gonna just this way. No, I think it's got to be here. I think we want to just make that. Yeah. Don't make squares, don't make checkerboards, don't make 4 in a row or 3 in a row. No 3 in a row of dark, but no 4 in a row of light. No checkerboards. I'm going to do this here. No checkerboards. No squares, and no checkerboards. No checkerboards. Okay. Have I done this one? Because the timer is not showing up, which means I think I've done this one. What's happening here? Oh, so this way, and then down here, and then up. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that one. Okay, cool. Something here? Yeah, cute. Yeah, haven't found that puzzle radar yet. Okay. Yeah, that's the other glide ring. Done it already. Cool. Complete the pattern. Okay, is it just rotated around like this? Uh-huh. Yeah. This piece, this leitmotif is here. Connect all dark cells. And area numbers. Aside from that, doesn't seem like anything else is happening here. Let's see. Where's the next move? Somewhere in here. This can only move up so far. If this were a dark cell here, we could still do just fine. This was a lens. Have to bring out. That'd be a trouble, so I think that has to be a dark cell. Either way, this is a dark cell. That, I think, is going to force our hand with the 7. Don't see any reason not to connect the 7s to each other. Or those. Where's the 8 gonna go? Like, I could say... 8 has to go this way, which means 5 has to go that way. I think this just does it, yeah. Looking down somewhere here. I think we're looking at this through one of the pillars. There we go. Are we in the temple here? Are we up there somewhere? We might be up higher at one of these. Yeah, you might be looking at this because that's the match 3 challenge. So we're on top of this. Looking here. Sweet. One. Connect all dark cells. That's an ethereal skydrop. Those are worth big money. How many of those do we got, memory grids? We're doing okay on that. I haven't seen any... I've just... Most of the morphic fractals that loaded in today are complete. That was interesting. thought they would have hidden one outside, since the spheres clearly goes outside. Complete the pattern, huh? It's just gonna be this, and then it's gonna be here, and then it's going to be checkerboards otherwise. I would swear there'd be something on the outside. That would be a really clever move, but it looks like, yeah, it's not going to be. Oh, it could be outside on this side. No, it's not that either. Maybe it's on the climb up. I missed it. Ah. There it is. Let's head down to where the radar was yesterday. No, it was down here, so it's not in the same place every day. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This seems like the move, yeah. Bonk. These seem like they're brothers. Here to there. No squares of dark, but we do connect all dark cells. Light regions of area 3, so that's forced. Light regions having area 3 will force us out this way as well. No squares. No squares. No squares. Cool. Yeah. I've spent this thinking I'll find the puzzle radar, and that'll be an interesting thing to look at again, but I've found a bunch of puzzles with no puzzle radar. Don't make 3 in a row of white. Great. All dark regions of area 4. Is there any way this is white? Yeah. Not that, though, so I guess we gotta block these. Okay. This is interesting. Do we just grab it from, like, right here? Oh, I have to be there's no way through it. I have to be on this side of... There. Another ring. Well, I guess there's not a puzzle radar today, or if it is, it's really well hidden. Whatever. I was just hoping to see it today. That is a bad move, so let's not do that immediately. Bring this in, that in. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have to do 4s every time? Yeah, I gotta do 4s every time. How am I gonna do that? Or I break... No, I can't break 6. I could break 5 at once. I could do it like this. Yeah, that's it. That's a clever puzzle. These definitely have to break. Those don't go together. These are... That's a bad move. I would rather break this, bring it... Oh, no, I still gotta break 4 at a time. There. That's how you do it. Why is it not giving me a time? I thought I haven't solved this one yet. Right? No, I have solved it? Okay. I thought I saw that with that glass box. It meant I hadn't solved it, but I was wrong. That's just gonna have to happen. Oh dear, how am I gonna do this? Sure, I guessed correct. That was a guess. All light regions of Area 5, huh? This can't be a light region then, because it's got to connect one of those two. If it was this, how would we be doing? We'd have to block, we'd be in trouble. So that is also a dark region. If this were a light region, we'd be in trouble here. So those are all blocked off. Now, it looks like it's symmetrical, so why... What is the pattern I have to do? Oh, maybe because this piece isn't it. What if this is the dark? There. Like so. Yeah. Archway. That's down here. Looking up there. Right? I gotta find a pillar. Maybe I'm further back. Yeah. The camera did that again. Also, what happened to my body? LMAO. Graphics schmaphics. Just the sound of that. Yeah, I definitely have not found any puzzle radar. They're not supposed to be super well hidden either, so I'm guessing it just means there aren't any today. That's right. I should probably take a break. Let's see. Area numbers. I think that has to be the case. The only places I can put them, so... Regions of Area 4. Let's see, that can't go there. That can't go there. Oh. hold on. Good hiding spot. Nice. Alright, well, no puzzle radar, but I suppose soon I will have this zones, because I think I'm approaching 30% puzzles in Lucent Waters. Oh dear, there's a lot of matchboxes down in there. Ah. Don't make 5 in a row. Alright. Connect all dark cells. It's either that or that. So one of those. I think those have to go through, yeah. Alright, let's just jump up into the ceiling. Bonk. That almost looks like we already have it. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. I want it. Sure. Don't make 4 in a row. Don't make a square. No squares, but no white 4 in a row. But we can make a black 4 in a row just fine. So that's got to be there. That's got to be black. Let's see. Those have to go there. Okay. Alright. Let's get ourselves to a stopping point here. I'm telling myself to, like, get rid of my addiction, but I need to overcome it. I don't think that's right. I can see a statue in the water. Where? Here. There's a statue in the water. So I need to be, like, up here looking at him? Behind a wall looking at him? They way back here? Yeah. Alright, let's get the yellow. And that. So let's get the blue, and then let's get the red. Okay, we'll take it. There's a lot. I think this is not going to make it. I think this will be too long. Yeah. That didn't work either. That was even longer. There we go. I'll take it. And we'll get some of this. And we'll get a second one at some point. There it is. Ah, there we go. Nice one. Probably something up top. Nope, wrong one. on, is it just there? Hearing the cube. Ah, there's the cube. And there's another cube. Something this way, perhaps? Oh, I missed this puzzle. We're just going to be doing this rainbow pattern. Down under this arch. I think it's going to be around this arch. There we go. Is it up on top of there? It's on top of there. Let's end this whole thing where we began. Did we begin down here? I don't think we began down here. I think we began last episode down here. Yeah, which I did in the same day, so it's still... Some of these are still solved. Connect all dark cells, huh? That's not gonna work. Okay, let's try it. What about... If I did something like this... Actually, what if I did it down all the way over here? Where would I put those? No. Well, that's gotta be there. If I brought this over... Yeah, that's not gonna work. So this can't go all the way over there. If we just had this piece... That's it. A and B. Exactly one symbol per dark area. Okay. That means this has to connect. Oh. That's all I gotta worry about? Okay. It's one symbol per dark area. This it? Yeah. None of these split paths connecting all dark cells is going to be the case. Underclued grid. That is my favorite type of grid. This is a dead end, this is a dead end, therefore this is not. That is not. These are not. There's still 27 I can do? What's going on? I'm gonna have to connect somehow. If I were to do this, we'd be in trouble. So that's got to be a dark cell, which means these are. Which means these are. Which means all of these are? Let's check. That can't be right. It is right, so I guess we're good. Area numbers connect all dark cells. Oh, that's fine. It's gotta go at least that far. That can't be there. Okay. Sure. Alright, I'm going to end it here before I get myself... I'm just like... I just can't stop playing. I can't stop myself from playing this game. So I'm going to stop now. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.